What's up guys, Viking here, owner of Viking Strength Diet and Training. Just wanted to give to you a little bit of a story about my background and where it is that I came from in my fitness journey and how it is that I ended up where I am now, which is 4 weeks out from a national level bodybuilding show. And that's huge guys, huge, because in 4 weeks I'll be competing for my pro card, and it's one of my ultimate goals of achieving. But let's back up for a second. Where did I start from? Well, I started freshman year of high school. I was 100 pounds. Think about that, 100 pounds. I was so skinny I couldn't find jeans that fit on the rack. I was pushed around on the soccer field. I was one of the smallest kids in school. But you know what? What made it worse was that I always felt uncomfortable in my own skin. And that's something that nobody should have to feel. But a lot of us do. But you know what? I wanted to do something about it. And that's when I discovered bodybuilding. And I said, you know what? If I can gain some weight and actually feel more confident in myself, I might actually feel more comfortable in my own skin and live like that the rest of my life. And I did pretty good. I started out eating clean. I was living at home. I was doing very well. I gained a lot of weight in a short period of time. By the end of senior year of high school, I was 190 pounds. I had gained 90 pounds, and that was awesome. But you know what? I said, I'm not there yet. I just want a little bit more. I'm much more comfortable than when I started, but I'm not quite there yet. And you know what? I wanted it so bad that I was willing to risk my health for it. And I did. Because over the next year, I gained another 50 pounds. I was eating 8,000 to 10,000 calories a day. And that's huge, guys. Huge, because at 8,000 to 10,000 calories a day, you're not putting on good weight. And I sacrificed my health to do that. And I didn't realize it. Not only did I not realize it, but I didn't care until one day. I was in transmission class. We were standing over a table, working on a transmission, and I felt it. It was a heart flutter, and it lasted about 5 seconds. It was the worst feeling I'd ever had, because I'd never had a health problem in my entire life. I'd always been skinny. Now here I was. I'm at the weight that I want, sort of, but I'm unhealthy. And you know what? I said, I don't care. I just kept ignoring it, pushing it away. And what happens when you push something away? It gets worse. Well, I gained another 20 pounds, and it got worse. My blood pressure was skyrocketing, my health overall was not good, and you know what? I still didn't care. I didn't care until one day I was sitting at the dinner table for Thanksgiving with my family. My dad was sitting right next to me, and he turns to me, and he says, "What the heck is going on with you?" I'm sitting there eating, shoveling my face, trying to gain more weight, right? Like any teenager would. And I told him, I said, "What do you mean?" And he says, "You are breathing like you just got off the treadmill." And I was in shock, because you know what? My dad had never said anything like that to me. Because like I said, I'd always been fit and skinny. So now here I was, I'm overweight. I'm like 18% or more body fat, and it was not a good feeling. I had trouble walking upstairs. I was breathing all the time, really heavy. Like I said, my blood pressure was skyrocketing. It was not good. And the whole reason for me setting out on this bodybuilding journey was to gain weight and actually feel confident in myself, but also to be healthy. And you know what? I wanted to compete as well. So I took the next step and I hired a trainer. And my trainer, Dave, he is awesome. He has whipped me into shape, let me tell you. I came down from 260 pounds to where I am now, which is 223 pounds. And I credit a lot of it to him. Previously, the last 9 years, I had done everything myself. And I thought, you know what, what's a trainer gonna tell me? He's just gonna tell me to eat clean, you know, do some cardio, this and that. I didn't think that he actually would actually help me that much, but he did. And you know, he was a motivating factor, and he was a rock in my life. And it has got me to where I am now, where I'm gonna compete at a national level. And that's huge, guys, huge. As my blood pressure's come down, my health has come back, and you know what's even better? I haven't lost any size since when I started at 260 on my cut. And it's a great feeling, guys, let me tell you. So I urge you guys, if any of this connected with you, please share the video, tag somebody in it that you know you're thinking of that's had the same issue, had a body image. We all have, men and women. It's not a good feeling. Share your story, let's connect, let's hear each other's stories. Thank you guys, thank you for listening, and don't forget to share.